Okay, bypassing Xbox age verification, separating fact from fiction. Can you really bypass the system? We're having a look at the UK's new requirements. Okay, so the facts behind the rumours. You've probably heard lots of rumours, I certainly have, that you can bypass the Xbox age verification system using things like fake ID, deepfake selfies from games, or a VPN. Today we're going to have a look at some of the facts behind the rumours about these age checks. It's using a system called Yoti, an age verification company, whatever that is. And we're going to try and look at what could actually work and what's obviously myth and what this means to you. Okay, so if you might be here in this video because you play Xbox in the UK, it could be important in July 2025, but it's only now appearing really. Microsoft announced that UK users aged 18 plus will have to complete an age verification process in order to access full social features on Xbox because of the the UK Online Safety Act. So naturally people are asking, can it be bypassed? Is it safe? Is it secure? Is it just a tick box? I mean, there's people under 18 who are worried because they'll lose part of their gaming. There are people who are over 18 who don't want to take part in any age verification. They don't want to upload their details or anything like that. So let's have a look. So what's going on? It's the UK Online Safety Act. You're going to hear this over and over again on the internet over the next couple of years, unless it gets repealed somehow. It basically does lots of things, but it requires gaming platforms which offer social or user-generated features to take reasonable steps to verify age or estimate age. Well, in fact, all gaming platforms, really. It's not just the social aspect. Microsoft have announced that users who are over 18 will be prompted to verify their age. You might have seen this pop up. You'll be asked over the next few weeks. It'll be mandatory after the end of the year. Methods include selfie, a face scan, ID documents, so uploading your passport, things like that, mobile provider check or a credit card check, or using Yoti. I think Yoti is the main one, though. Actually, that credit card one might be wrong. I think that's PlayStation. So anyway, Yoti's statement, they support platforms under the Act, and they claim they do 850 million age checks, and they're doing 1 million a day. They probably are now, thanks to the Online Safety Act. You should remember with Microsoft at the moment, now this could change, but at the moment, games purchases and achievements remain unaffected by your verification status. So if you don't verify and you're presumed to be under 18, you can still use your over 18 games on anything you've bought. You won't be able to buy new ones, but you might not be able to play online, and you'll lose access to the social features, chat, invites from 2026. So what are the bypass rumours? Well, there's loads of them online. If you have a look, you can say, use a fake ID or scan the driver's license and you can trick the system. Other people have been saying use deepfake selfies or character models, e.g. the photo mode of a certain video game, to fool the age estimation. So people are saying you can do that. Just use a VPN to pretend you're outside the UK so the check doesn't apply. And the system is easy, and so minors adults will bypass it, so why bother? One article actually says you just use a VPN to hide your IP address. So let's have a look at some of these rumours. The fake ID bypass. Now, getting fake ID is not that easy in the UK. They all seem to have it on US films, but in the UK it's not. So this system, the Yoti system allows you to upload your ID documents, but upload doesn't equal guarantee access. So you can upload fake ID. Yoti states that their process verifies the ID and matches it to a selfie. So it looks at a selfie of yourself. So you can't just upload somebody else's, your dad's driving license or whatever. There are no public verified reports that Yoti or the Xbox system has been systematically breached at scale with these fake IDs. These systems are very, very good. This is all this company does. Look at things like ID to verify age. So you're not going to be able to knock off something that easy, but I'm sure we'll see. The claim probably oversimplifies things, and there's no public proof yet. It's certainly plausible that it could work in isolated cases, but I couldn't put it as a reliable hack yet. Deepfake selfies. This is the claim which resorts to early issues with Discord's age checks, where users could just use any image or even characters from a video game, photo mode, where you could change the facial expressions, and you could bypass verification. It's not proven to work. That PC Gamer did a report and specifically tested this against the Xbox Yoti system, and they concluded it didn't work. Yoti's system leverages advanced AI and liveness detection, whatever that is, to spot fakes. They have a vested interest, obviously, in making sure their system is robust. There's a lot of money in this now, given their business model relies on accurate age verification. So I think this is probably... It did happen with the Discord. I know people did do it. I think it's changed now. This claim appears to be overhyped and contested. Some of the systems had vulnerabilities. I don't think Yoti's will work with this, but I could be wrong. The VPN bypass. Now, this does work to a very, very limited extent at the moment. So it's basically the idea that you use a VPN to connect to a server outside the UK, say Ireland or France or something like that. Lots of VPN companies are saying this work, but they kind of had a vested interest in here. Now, I'm not knocking VPNs. I think they're awesome and they're an invaluable tool. But, and by the way, you can get a great discount on NordVPN in my description below. But, in this situation, I'm not sure it'll work, certainly long term. You can avoid the verifications for a short time, because it can hide your IP address, as they say, and it will look like you're not in the UK. But these age verification rules are tied to the user's account, where they're registered, where the actual hardware is registered, and your connection history. There's loads of ways from Microsoft, and Yoti, in fact, can look at account metadata, these payment methods, and location data to determine your region. So it sounds easy, and routing your connection through a non-UK server probably can work for a very short time. The problem is they can catch you doing this. There's no doubt if they want to, they will catch you doing the VPN. So whether they're bothered, I don't know. Whether they decide they can see you circumventing the regional restrictions, they could say it's a violation of Microsoft's term of service and like nuke your account and lose your games. So it's a bit risky. It does violate the Microsoft terms of service and it's not guaranteed. There's so many multiple data points here beyond IP address, so I'm not sure it will work. If you've got a throwaway account, maybe it's worth doing. So what does this mean for adult players? If you complete the verification now ahead of the deadline, everything will carry on for if you are over 18 and you're happy to upload your ID. I'm personally not. There will be no impact, though, if you toe the line. Under 18s, parents, it's just one layer of safety. It's not foolproof. It raises the bar. Parents can still use parental controls. Under 18s will be blocked from the social aspects of certain games and will reduce the sort of online chat and everything like that. We've got to look to the tech journalists and see what they're doing, and what we'll see if we get some attempts or evidence of wholesale bypassing. So, quick myths. Does verifying Microsoft keep my ID photo forever? No. Yoti say their facial age estimation can operate without storing any name or date of birth or anything like that. They just basically give you, yes, you're an adult, or no, you're an adult. If I don't verify, will I lose everything? No, Microsoft have said your games purchases and achievements will remain online. It's just social features, chats, invites, etc. will be limited starting early 2026. I find it amazing that this isn't standardized between all these consoles, and I think it might change. PlayStation, you do lose access to your games currently. Is the tech perfect? No. Age estimation via a selfie is probabilistic and subject to spoof risks. Yoti acknowledges that they've done loads of reports on this of deepfakes. They know it happens, and they really do. You know, there's a whole thing on generative AI, and so is it? It's certainly a stronger system than date of birth, but will there be hacks? Probably. So, final shorts, the Xbox Yoti age verification system isn't magic, and lots of people will be trying to bypass it. But there's no credible evidence yet that there's a simple or widely reliable hack, or that bypasses are so easy that they're trivial. If your users are in the UK, I guess if you've got no problem with it, verify early is the easier option. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you found this at all useful, hit the like button, subscribe for any weekly tech and privacy deep dives, and check the description below for timestamps if you want to just jump to a certain section. If you've got a story tip or want me to dig into other age verification systems, drop a comment below. I will be pursuing this. I realise it's a bit